twirlers, I know it has been a little bit since my last video. Hopefully the 10 videos that I already recorded have kept you pretty busy. I hope that you have been practicing each skill on both hands, because remember, twirlers need to be well balanced. That means all the tricks that you do on your left, you need to do on your right, and vice versa. So today I'm going to show you a new trick, and it is, you're kind of familiar with it because it is called a figure eight, which you have done, but this time it's a reverse figure eight. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a figure eight in the reverse order. So I'm going to explain that in a little bit, but just remember that before we do any twirling, we always warm up. So let's go ahead and just do a very quick warm up, and that's anything to just get your blood going. It could be running in place, high kicks, right, butt kicks, and we've talked about this before. You're just trying to even jumping jacks. You're just trying to get your heart rate up, right, and a little bit warmed up. Then you're going to do a quick stretch, arm stretches, because you're using your arms, and so you fold your arm about where the elbow is, and you stretch it out. You should feel a nice pull right there. And you do the other arm. I'm kind of going quickly through this. You would spend a little bit more time. You can get your elbow and push it back, and push the other one back. Maybe even try to touch your elbows together. It pulls right here. Get your fingers and pull them back. You want to feel a pull, not a hurt. And then you can also fold them forward, and you're stretching all your wrists and your muscles and getting them ready. And then you can just twirl around, loosen them up. That's a kind of quick warm up, but you would take a little bit more time. As far as the stance, remember, we will start with our feet together, parallel, and whatever hand we're not using is going to be on the waist, with the elbow straight. You don't want it hanging, okay? It's going to be straight, and your fingers are all together, okay? So when you're twirling on one hand, the hand that you're not using is exactly that way. All right, let's go ahead and get our batons, or your stick, or your ladle, or curtain rod, whatever you're using for a baton for right now. And I'm going to go a little quicker than in the past because it's a figure eight. You know, we did this, I want to say, oh my gosh, I don't even know if it was lesson 2 or 3. Go back and see those lessons, but it was the figure eight, right? We were talking about how we're scooping ice cream. So remember that if you haven't seen these videos, you need to go back. But when we talk about the forward figure eight, also let's remember where we hold our baton. In the middle, right? It's a loose hold. You're not gripping it. It's kind of a loose hold. Maybe sometimes even between your thumb and your pointer, it's a loose hold. You're always checking. Your thumb should be towards the big ball if you have your baton. And then you just wrap it around loosely. And again, because you want the baton to be able to move, okay? All right, so when we've talked about the forward figure eight, we had talked about the big ball, right? That you were going to scoop some ice cream and you were going to give it to them. And then on the other side, scoop this ice cream and you were going to give it to them, right? And so we practiced that, and then you just got faster and faster, and this is the forward figure eight, right? All right, well today we're basically doing the figure eight in reverse. So it's the same concept, except this time instead of digging down forward, you're going to dig on the outside. So in other words, your big ball is going to go around and down, and then in, okay? Again, the big ball, you're going on the outside of your elbow, elbow. So you're going to dig on this side. Let's say you give it to them. Maybe the strawberry ice cream is on that side and the chocolate's on this side, right? So you are in the outside, inside. Outside, inside. So the big ball goes on the outside and is digging. And then it's going on the inside and back up. So that's what you're doing, okay? Out, give, in, give. Out, give, in, give. Out, give, in, give. And as you get more comfortable, you are not moving the arm and your body, but you're moving your wrist. So it's basically your wrist is moving out, in, until you get quicker and quicker and quicker, and this is the reverse figure 8. All right? Let's try the other hand. All right. So again, you're holding the baton in the middle. Thumb check should be to the big ball. A loose grip. You are going to start with the big ball going on the outside of your elbow. So you are going to dig out, bring it up, in, bring it up, out, up, in, up, out, in. So this is reverse, okay? You want to loosen the grip, loosen, it's a lot of wrist, you got to get that flexibility in your wrist, and then you're just going faster and faster where it becomes your wrist, not so much your body, right, but your wrist. Big ball comes out, down, and up, in, down, and up. Okay? Big ball, out, down, and up. In, down, and up. Out, down, and up. So your fingers are almost like pushing that baton to come down. Okay? And that is the reverse figure 8. And then as far as level, you always want to keep it shoulder level. You don't want to be doing it down here or way up here. I mean, you can later for like certain routines, right? You may want to change the level, but when you're just first learning it, you want to keep it shoulder level. And if you ever go to competitions, like twirling competitions, and they're looking at your skills, they're called compulsories, they will ask you for like your reverse figure 8, and it would have to be at shoulder level, right? But then again, if you are dancing and you're doing a routine, well, you can do it anywhere you want, right? I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it's the reverse figure 8. You want to practice on your right hand, your left hand. Watch the video as many times as you need to. Go slowly, and then you pick it up, but always use good form. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so you're alerted to every time I post a new video. If you have friends or people that you think might enjoy this, please let them know and subscribe. Have them subscribe as well too. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is Archangel's Twirl and Dance Company, and my name is Taryn Palacios. Have a great day. Bye-bye.